Kings and Queens. Welcome back to Enhanced Holistic Love Lab, formerly known as Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. For those of you that are coming back, and also those that are on Instagram and YouTube, not YouTube, but Facebook as well, starting to consolidate the videos so that they can be published on all platforms. If this is your first time here, thank you so much. Welcome. Hopefully everyone is doing well, that this finds you in good health and in good spirits. Pray that everyone is getting prepared for the last eclipse of the year. Tomorrow, the 19th. Today is the 18th. This is a pre-recorded video. But I'm just going to check in with the energies and check in with the collective and see how everything is going on. Okay. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share the video on YouTube. And just leave comments on any platform. I do read them all, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and set the intentions. We've kind of already prepared the space, consecrated everything. Everything is set aside for this reading, okay? So thank you, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors divine, for your love, your peace, your well-being, our well-being. Thank you for this reading and all those that it will touch. Let something be said that will resonate with them. Pray that everyone is in good health and good spirits as this reading falls on their ears. Thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's go ahead and ask the guides, what do they have? Starting out with the reading. As I was getting everything set up, I kept hearing Spirit say something about it's not a race and something dealing with a race. And I'm taking from that meaning, if it's something that you're trying to push off the ground very quickly, it's an immediate answer that you need. Spirit just says simply, it's not a race. So that just means that we need to kind of slow down, pump our brakes, pause, regroup, whatever. Okay. Yesterday I did a video. Sorry, this is really getting my nose. Yesterday I did a video. It was just a video, just me being in the present moment of feeling what I was feeling and the downloads that was coming. The eclipse is going to be a little bit challenging. I'm not going to say it's going to be hard. I'm not going to say it's going to be difficult. It's just that the eclipse is just pretty much phasing out all the things that are not good for us anymore. Like we went through this whole entire year. And if you've been working on yourself and working on your shadow love side, then you can look back and you can congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back for some things that you discovered about yourself and things that you are overcoming yet still. It's okay as long as we're in the healing process. That's what all matters, okay? But we definitely learn about ourselves. We've learned something about others and relationships, connections. A lot of us have tapped into some trauma that we might have been experiencing that has kept us from being the best version of ourselves. We've tapped into that if we're not completely healed, because of course that memory will always be there, but we know how to manage those feelings going forward. Some of us, a lot of us, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what the divine spirit guide angels have for us. Okay. I'm going to draw one of these cards. Do the spread. Thank you. Unconditional love. Oh, yes. The Divine Mother. Unconditional love. This is very, a lot of people will tell you that they love you. And this is the number one card too, y'all. Y'all see that on the bottom right there? This is the number one card. And I feel like it's starting to say, like, this is the beginning of all things, okay? First of all, you see a child in the middle of this heart. And I feel like that child is us, okay? It could be the little boy, the little girl in you. And just learning, again, like I said, through the course of this year, we've done a lot of shadow work. And part of that is really getting in touch with some feelings and emotions. It might not necessarily be trauma for everyone, but it's always something that you can reach back and feel like this could have went better, or this person could have did better by me with this situation, whatever the case may be. I've shared personally that I've had to go through that. I think we all do on some level. But you have to go back and recover the little girl or the little boy in you. And I feel like with this being the very first card of the deck, once you learn how to embrace and exude unconditional love towards self, then you're able to readily do that for others. So I feel like this is beautiful card. The Divine Mother is here, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, the universe, whatever you want to refer to as your nurturing higher self, your higher consciousness. They are truly here to just guide us and protect us. Okay, we may not have the protection that we should have had as a little boy or as a little girl, but we're definitely open and ready to heal. Okay, there's some things and triggers that come up, and you have to you can't always understand why or put your finger on it. But when you start to think about past experiences, and maybe for some of you, it doesn't even go all the way back to childhood. It could go back to your teenage years or your young adult years. But whatever the time and span in which your experience was, it's never too late to go back and identify those triggers and the cause of those triggers so that we could truly heal. So I just want to say thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing us to just keep us in remembrance of the unconditional love that we are to have for ourselves so that we could truly give it to others. Okay, but I'm going to read it out of the Oracle book here. And this is a general reading. It's the very first card. And what? It's on page 11. So 111, that's a synchronicity in and of itself. So the attributes that are associated with this particular card is acceptance, fulfillment, nurturing, and affection. You are a precious child of the universe. The Divine Mother is present, urging you to open your heart and drink from her cup of unconditional love. You're her beloved and treasured child. Feel her endless flow of divine love streaming towards you. Any self rejection and self criticism you may be feeling at this time are wounds inflicted upon you by an unconditional world, unconscious world, and are not a part of your divine soul. The Divine Mother is working with your soul to relieve you of these psychic injuries and doubts. Let her restore you to wholeness. Divine Mother's counsel: accept what is holy and true about you, a lovable and much loved child of the universe. The Divine Mother's love is available to you in all ways. Accept, breathe, relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. The Divine Mother's message to you: you are forever my beautiful and beloved child. I probably should have put my readers on, but whatever. But yes, absolutely. Everything that I said previously. Some of us have like wounds and just memories of a tumultuous experience, or it may have been your childhood as a whole, however you want to define it. But Mother Earth and the Divine Mother here is saying that you are to do away with those insecurities and doubts, that you are now at a space and time where you're able to face some of the things that may have happened to you, at least begin to talk about it with a trusted person, or just identify that those wounds are there, and just allow the divine and whomever is in your circle that you love and trust and that love and trust you, and get a resonation about whether you're to open up to that person. A lot of you can do just rituals of self-love, taking a spiritual bath. Okay, meditation is a big one. Whatever it is that you're led to do to recover the little girl or the little boy in you is what you're called to do. But know that you are divinely loved. Ashe. Let's go ahead and get into, and that comes really on point, because like I said, this eclipse, it uncovers things that we are to address about ourselves, about others. Some of you may be actually confronting a person or persons just to make amends, not so much that you owe them an apology. In some cases, that might be some of you, but it might just be a come to Jesus type meeting. For some of you, you may be actually getting an opportunity to speak or to verbalize what you have suffered as a result of someone else's actions. Okay. However, all of these things come in the form of healing and releasing, most importantly. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to lay out the cards and then we're going to see what's there. I'm going to cut the cards. Normally I let them pop, but I am doing something a little different today as I'm led to do so. Okay. Okay. Want me to read reversals? Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Ooh. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Earth in reverse. Okay. So this tells me right now that whatever it is that you're planning, you may really need to slow down. Okay. This is what I was feeling before. There is no need to really force something to happen at this point in time. I feel like right now you need to do the devil's in the details is what I'm hearing. So right now it's like you need to settle in the fact that this may not happen in an immediate sense and that it's okay because the divine is trying to really just iron out some things that you may not be privy to. And you have to trust the universe. I have learned to do that. And even though it's hard, especially when we got timelines and deadlines and we owe people information or whatever the case may be, I feel like Spirit does allow you a gateway to have a space and time where you are to just kind of wait a little bit. Okay. You may need to ask for an extension about whatever this due out is for you. But I feel like right now, the Seven of Earth is really something coming to fruition. But right now, I feel like there's a regrouping that needs to happen in order for it not to blow up in your face, so to speak. At the center of the reading, we have the Nine of Fire here, or the Nine of Wands. And it says, don't give up, protect that which you created, have courage, and believe in yourself, okay? I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you, as I've said, for whatever the reason is. This is a general reading, but whatever you're finding pressure in right now, what's crossing you is the Page of Swords here. And it's saying that there's some information that is needed. It literally says challenging information, delays or change of plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay. This means that there is a message coming through. And once you receive this communication, however, whatever mode it comes in, you will understand that your urge and unction and message as it is right now towards you to wait, just slow down or stop altogether. There's nothing wrong with pausing, especially if you're not sure of what's coming ahead. Got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse as well. And I feel like if you continue to push whatever it is that is due, for some of you it may be in a job capacity. For some of you may owe something to someone, some information. You may be ready to take a trip that you probably should be delayed on taking right now. Spirit is really saying that unless you slow down or pause, however it resonates with you, then on the other side of that might be a great challenge. Okay. And it could be a challenge that can be avoided, but you have to tap into your spirit, your higher consciousness to see what that is. Okay. In the recent past here, I feel like you might have been tapping into, some feelings, trying to remain emotional, intelligent about a situation. And even now, I feel like this same energy, it's like you're growing and you're growing in your wisdom and you're realizing that, hey, I can't be impulsive like I used to. I really need to take the time and not make an emotional decision about whatever it may be, and show more compassion towards myself. With that being said, on the heel, just talking about this unconditional love card, it kind of ties back to that. It ties back to what is it that you need to do for yourself first. What steps do you need to go through in order to have self-resolve about a situation or even something leading up to now? I feel like a lot of us are growing into the maturity of knowing that we can't just do things on the drop of a dime. We need to sit and think it through, especially if other parties are involved. So, in the conscious position, we have the Queen of Fire in reverse. In reverse. I feel like right now you may be feeling like you don't have what it takes in order to make a decision about a certain thing. Um, there's a lack of confidence that might be there right now. You feel like you don't have all of what you really need in order to make something come to full fruition. And again, you don't, that feeling is not in vain. It's not because the divine doesn't want you to have it or it's a no, it's a wait. Okay, sometimes when we're told to slow down and wait on something, we automatically take that as a demise, as a failure, as it won't happen. But no, we just have to really regroup, and we definitely need to have a different perspective. So if this be you in whatever capacity that it is, make sure that you're slowing down, first of all, taking good care of yourself. All right, because sometimes I feel like we're pressured into doing things that are not good for us at the very time that we're needed to do it. Just have a balance in that. I understand we have deadlines, if it be for work or something like that, or a career change or whatever the case may be. But right now, we are truly in this space and time with the eclipse coming tomorrow. Just hold out a little while longer, okay? In the near future, it's the Eight of Air or the Eight of Swords in the upright position. It's telling us right now that there is a trap set, okay? There's a trap set. There is something that is definitely purposeful holding you back from moving forward. Again, it's because you lack the details of a situation. You may not have the resources. There's a message to come through that gives you clarity about this move, okay? Then we have influence, and we have the Empress in reverse as well. I just feel like with this, um, I feel like there's an unbalance right now. Okay, I can't stress this enough. There is conflict in the environment with this five of fire right here. There is some type of unsteadiness. Okay, some kind of conflict, some type of it's something that if you push through this wall, this veil right now, this time, hush, Diamond. If you push through this, I'm here to tell you, this is spirit, the universe's way of cautioning you. And of course, it's a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, but please, 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 whatever your circumstances is, this is the divine. Truly, truly, everything here is pointing towards, hey, wait, okay? I have the Ace of Water here in the hopes and fears position. For some of you, this could or could not, excuse me, it may be a new opportunity coming. However, it may not be the right timing for it. For some of you, this might be a relationship that you're trying to, for some of you, you might be contemplating getting married, okay? Getting married. And again, Spirit is saying, wait, there's no need to rush. If that person is for you, they will be there for you when you're ready, when the time is right. Well, I ain't gonna say when the time is right, but when you're ready, when you're both ready, equally ready. I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. Okay, going back to this unconditional love card. Sometimes if we're not healed from situations, they will cause even more triggers, okay, going forward. But why put yourself in a situation where you're going to really be accumulating even more trauma? Okay, I feel like there is a need to wait on whatever this is, a relationship, a job, a career, travel, whatever the case may be. So in the outcome position, we have King of Air, or King of Swords. This is about speaking your mind, being confident, knowing what it is that you want, verbalizing that, not letting other people bully you. Period. Okay? Again, you have to evaluate what it is for yourself that you're needing in this time. Don't let people make you go on their timing. You need to go on what is your readiness in this very situation. Okay? Let's draw some clarifiers here. I'm going to put this 7 of Earth back in here. the Knight of Fire. Okay? There are things that are really, really gonna take a turn. And it says think things through carefully. It really says that. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Time is of the essence. This doesn't mean that you are at haste to make a decision in time. This means to make sure that, again, we iron out all of the details, okay? Take this time for yourself. The holidays are here. Not a big holiday person, but I do value family time and time with self to recuperate. 2022 is coming among us. It's some things that we want to do different. We can start that right now, to be honest with you. We don't have to wait till the turn of the new year. However, some people have, that's their plumb line milestone. That's their point that's their mark, okay, in order to do something new. But I encourage you, venture off into the newness of what it is that you need to change now. Don't let people push you and pressure you into things that you know you're not ready for. Okay. And definitely show yourself this unconditional love that the Divine Mother has yielded to you. The universe is yielding this love to you because it's needful at all stages of our life, whether you have to go back as far as childhood, teenage years, young adult, last year, yesterday, whatever the case may be. Show yourselves, kings and queens, unconditional love. And if you're not sure, if you've never knew what love is, okay, this is your time to learn. This is your time to learn. And the divine is going to show you what it's all about. Just keep yourself open. Put yourself in a posture in which to receive love, and then you can also give it to the fullest. All right. And healing is here for us. Healing is here for us on all levels, on all layers. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw a Work Your Light card, and then we're going to close out this reading. Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. It says boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I'm telling y'all, don't let nobody pressure y'all into nothing that is not meant for you at this particular time. You see this image that everybody is pulling at this one individual, demanding something, demanding, your time, demanding your talent, demanding your space, demanding your presence, demanding this, da, 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 da. I'm telling you, this reading is very clear. Don't let anyone pull you apart. All right, let me go ahead and read it. Boundaries, set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Even set boundaries for yourself. If you know that you have a weakness in letting people pull you in a certain direction, you have to set those boundaries in private and secret, so that when the situations come up, you can refer back. Hey, I said I wasn't going to do it this time. I said I wasn't going to do it, da da da. Okay? So it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? You are being called to create clear boundaries in your life. Let me put my readers on, because I swear it seems like I ain't got no education. Oh, are they even down here? No, they're not. Okay, we're going to work it out. All right, we're going to work it out. But it says you are being called to create clear boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal. But before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, and taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as that gut feeling. Tune into the space when deciding what is okay for you, how does it feel, and what is it trying to communicate with you. The work your life inquiry is, where in life do you need to establish better boundaries? I can't tell you how on point I feel this has been. Like everything is like stop, slow down. Okay, unconditional love for self. Like it said, establishing boundaries, not moving before your time, not being pressured. I mean, just look at this person. This is a great illustration of what you might be feeling right now. You may be feeling like you're going in 500 different directions, and it's because you have no clarity on a situation, and that can cause you a lot of stress. It can cause your wellness to be compromised. It can cause your peace to be compromised. Okay, I hope that you've enjoyed the reading, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. I look forward to seeing you again. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and until we see each other next time, ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh.